May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world.
Haven't you heard?
Rebooting.
There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Rebooting. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin de
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin de
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in by royal absorption test. Let the show begin.
We'll need more where that came from.
Oz, reveal thyself. Animotech 6308. Cry out my illustrious name. Cry out my illustrious name. By royal decree. Absorption test. I'll protect us. Huh.
We'll need more where that came from.
Look up there. This is bad. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby. Oz, reveal. Let the show begin. Animotech 60.
Better than nothing.
This world is full of
I'll take care of it.
right place. It must have something to do with the... Yes, this must be the... Takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret... Alright, let's follow your plan. Oh, hang on a moment. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh, right. Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way.
If only I stumbled upon lab supplies as often.
I suppose this will do.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Nick. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a millilith ambush here to... Now Paimon's mad. You, over...
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders.
Well, here they come.
By royal decree.
To arms! Take the target alive! Who goes there?
Oz, reveal thyself.
Stay clear. Let's dance.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liue. Who are you?
Well, as it happens,
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuhong of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guest, yes? Didn't it?
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianhang Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest it.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery.
That was... Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuhong, might you have any idea?
Just call me Keqing. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect...
When you say protect, you mean their sanctimonious arrogance, don't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus, under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. I'll say it plain. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got still. This is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone. And either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council, how surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, that woman would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt the time of the Adepti is long past. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what?
Another...
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is the cream of Liyue's mercantile crop. I'll see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as
Favor? But, wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a...
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you, didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide to the... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuhong may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack glass. Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person. Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just... Let's go gather ingredients! Time waits... footprints in the air. Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came. Uh-oh. It looks like.
There's no room for this.
That was below par.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue. I never expected that those Is there anything that you lack?
Wait a moment.
Oh? And what might...
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know.
Great! Paimon sugar frosted. A guy called Meng Dan.
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Many of the best goods here. This can.
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure. Please help yourself.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as it's done. Don't.
Oh, yes.
Woohoo! It looks great. Now that we. According to Kuching, this is what. Excuse me, do you sell the moon?
Yes. How many would you...
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of...
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's neat. Since this is our first meeting,
Oh, for me. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the... At first, it was but one day. I believe it will Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grandmaster of... As such, I have been putting...
What?
And I finally got wind of...
Wait!
Everyone at Wangshu... At the Gui...
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole...
I fear that our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust... I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural. Beneath the spears lie those cast. Not only is it true that God, another Lord of Geo, will even in a new era, the Liyue that day at Yujing Terrace. But our enemy has long hiding the Exuvio was a
Who's this enemy you're
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh!
Why, you've kept your ear to the...
That's because even the story...
That's because that wall records... But the secrets of the mercantile... If possible, But if you were to choose the more You'd pick Kuching? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character, but after she said those, well, I must say, I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. Indeed. It seems that I called for the gag order and for the... With Rex Lapis's death, the allowing the right of parting to...
It's exactly... Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little...
Well, we have made...
Yay! Paimon was just... One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets... Just imagine. Let's grab one. The biggest one. Huh? Well, that was in... La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked Sigil of Permission. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the sigil... Speaking of which, there's... Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing... Anyway, before we...
concentration test.
Let the show begin. There are so many pylons. Oh, But how did a relic of the Oh, that talisman. Maybe the being able to channel divine and the last step. Let's go.
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade?
It was so big.
Indeed. It's second. Then you met with Ningguang,
She's super rich, and so, his take on Ningguang is quite different from
Oh. So you also met...
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even...
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intention. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade...
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her, then?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about...
That is how the Fatui have always... No matter what they may be planning.
So, is there anything we need to get for the...
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame P...
No. Those lilies... Dihua Marsh used to be full of... Before the Archon War. Dihua... Of course, there are some kind... Wild glaze lilies have the... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No. I need you to...
So how could it... Really?
We'll only know once...
Time to sing whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Ha! Ha! Ta! Yeah! Ha!
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies would...
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal...
Well, that's nice enough.
Unfortunately...
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's...
Hello, traveler. Ah, that reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if...
Didn't I tell you the way? Sure.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did
Something... She's acting different from the first...
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end 2000... Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt, the other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas this means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deep.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This... as a mortal, but as an adeptus, I think I will
Huh? Did you just say...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the... I also know where wild glaze lilies can...
We dare not.
Oh, so did you sing a song?
Indeed, I did. I know this trick.
Wow, so you really know...
No, it is you who I should be if you would excuse me.
And that just about does it. Given the ease of picking glaze...
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine...
I've had beginning a new undertaking, so you must be careful to take...
Wow. See? Alright, I think it's a...
Better than...
Huh? What happened?
Ah, you're the consultant. The Millilith are watching our every move.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on them.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. However, both sides were quite obstinate.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the GOR.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not...
They're bonehead.
And what now?
That's all. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous... Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harp.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity? Neither path is an easy...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral...
Things are taking a turn for the... I'm afraid I must leave now. Consider your next course of action carefully.
So what does Zhongli mean by... Look... Oh, Paimon gets it. He must be waiting for... But where could we find... Where would he go at a time like this? Impressive enough from the out. This is where all of Teyvat's more... Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't take... Or better yet, take a nap on... Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? If it weren't for that lovely little... stopping the more...
So you've been planning to take the...
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my... She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing. The time for discussion and diplomacy is already passed. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that...
You... When Signora, instead of confronting you direct, when she faces a worthy... But as for me...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along. Besides, you could never defeat me. Not even in your wildest dream. Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. You've got a trick or ha! Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only—
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an— Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by any— In fact, it might be that the—
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers. As such, we must now look to our
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been...
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, did we make it in time? Is the
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pin in Paimon...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is...
What? Wait, all of supposed to be the guardians of Liue?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qi Xing did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong ballista!
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All Millilith who are able, to me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Let's move. Looks like I went too far.
What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Animal hypostasis emulation. The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body, it's like the time of Julian Karst. Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. This granny's really strong.
Let's move.
Cook this through. Let's end this quickly.
Victors?
This isn't good. This is it. My work. Finished. Cold cut. Not breaking us.
Absorption
your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
I'll protect us.
Verdict is... Retribution!
Animal test 63 weight.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning.
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Let the show begin.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed the effects of the sigil of permission. It will be some time before the Overlord.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have—
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of it. At first, it was only the size of a small... It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiation. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as... Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and...
Are you questioning our means of protect...
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new...
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a...
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a...
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the animal. The animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has...
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my... I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite...
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those power. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's, although their blood is weak. There is still strength to be found in those we call the time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liue.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Deep.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond. Fair enough. Awake.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart?
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's the child wanted to unleash the god, so he could lure Rex Lapis out, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's depth? Paimon doesn't get it, but isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Longshem Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland... Last time we saw Zhongli, do you think he doesn't know about the attack? We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, it seems that.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe. Right.
Well, if it isn't you two, this is.
Paimon.
Oh, now don't say that. Besides, I thought we were getting nothing personal. We just have the real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me. So
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the note?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between...
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt even boulders that until one drizzly... I stood motionless.
Oh, Zhang...
But as I began to consider it was Liyue, so I feigned my own death. And gathered the... Indeed I was. The gnosis, that's right.
So you mean that if the case...
Of course. And it just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents.
In the end, the resolute... Take the Adepti, for instance. Credit is also due to Signora. This meant I could remain as... All of these things turned out. I had expected them to do... They seized the opportunity to...
Huh?
On the contrary, I think it is...
Hey, what about me?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. If you hadn't created the...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may. You've come out of this as the hero of Liyue.
Well then...
Fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As you...
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, my agreement with the cry. As for the bargaining chip, uncover that answer for...
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.